Welcome
Hello,
to Alabama
America.
Strong. Let's make sure the stream is
That's
on.
right.
Okay.
We got a wild show for y'all this evening.
Trey's just loving the drama.
I well, I'll wait till we have people in here. Who we got in here right now?
Yeah,
Zero.
I don't see anybody in yet.
Oh,
Y'all
we're
sound off in the
losers.
comment section. Let us know because I don't know if it's just not showing it or there they are. Hit the like button before you chat, please. That's
Yeah,
what
no
Adam said.
crap.
Oh,
Before you hear my wrath.
we
Oh,
almost were late
mhm,
because Trey was sending me videos to go watch.
yes. I had a
We got a few people in
dispute
here. Yeah.
with another human being. I can definitely say I hate him more than I do Bobby Thompson at this point.
Oh man, Trey, I think the list of people you hate is longer than the list of people you like. Not saying indifferent. I'm not saying neutral. I'm saying like
You
your
know,
list
you
of
might
favorite
be
people and
you
hated people.
you might be right.
Before we get into
You
all
might be
that,
right.
what's up? Everybody that's joined us: Stan, Keith, Manny, Haley.
Commercial.
Thank y'all all.
If it's a
What?
commercial, you better blame that on Chris trying to get as much money out of y'all as
Hey,
possible.
look, look. We're budget's getting tight.
uh,
We're still working on July's rent, so we got a couple more weeks. Hopefully, nationals will help with all that. Uh,
we got enough people now. All right, so I
yeah,
was
yeah.
told Manny about this because Manny didn't even know the situation and then sent me the video of which I commented on. And it's a guy named Colt Strength Poppy, Mr. Rice Keen. You can't miss him. He's a big, giant, tattooed faced loser. His woman looks like she's fake and has tattooed face. So obviously they have mental problems. But anyways, he posted a video of him getting up off a bench and punching a fan. And all I simply said was, I'd be mad too if I had to use elbow wraps and elbow sleeves to bench press. And I'll be damned if he didn't start going crazy on there. And I said the simplest things to him, and
You,
he was
but
just going
here,
ape shit.
to be fair, you know how to push buttons. Like
Yeah.
you hit the nerve. I guarantee it. Like that was
I was
probably
like,
something that was already in the back of his head, and you
yeah,
hit it right on there.
yeah. And so he told me to tell all of you strong men out there that if you're a real man, you wouldn't use elbow sleeves and elbow wraps, which I didn't understand why he said that because he was using them in the video.
I was about to say.
So that's why I'm saying he's tattooed faced. So obviously you know that he's already mentally not there. You know, you can't be mentally there if you let somebody do that to your face. So I'm going to write it off that he's mentally challenged, and we can't discriminate against retards anymore, unfortunately. So we're gonna
Well,
let that
this
go now. But
episode, I probably
I
should have just
officially
not
hate
put
it more.
commercials on this one because we're probably not getting monetized at this point.
It's on me this time, but
We're
he
three and a half
deserved
minutes
it.
in, and it's like, nope.
On another light note here, off of that, everybody send Olivia your praises, everything else. She is in the emergency room right now. She has
Oh
a
no.
cyst on her. She's having stomach issues, and she thought she was having a ruptured cyst, or not ruptured cyst, cyst around ovaries, whatever that means. Anyways,
Ovarian cyst, yeah.
yes. So she's getting that looked at and figured out. However, good news is they did determine that she is very well hydrated.
Good. I wonder if
So good
that's because
news.
of our cool sponsor, Aurora IV.
Could be. Good old Aurora had it work.
Yeah. Um, well, prayers for her. Hope she's doing well. Keep us posted on that. Didn't she have a comp this weekend or
No,
next
no,
month?
it's in July.
Oh, okay. Not too long from now. Just a couple more weeks, right?
I don't use somebody shame me out of them. That's right. Real men don't use that crap.
Hey, I use them. I'm not.
I've
I'm
seen
not
you not use them
serious.
though.
I don't use them until I get close to my max. So I train without
Oh,
them. So then it gives me that extra help. So
oh,
we got
there's
to
another
keep.
person I have to pick a bone with here, Mr. Nathan Barber. So I had a conversation with Nathan Barber yesterday or today, whichever one. Every all my days run together. Mr. Nathan decided to throw a strongman Saturday this weekend. And when I went to tell him the reason why me and you couldn't be there is because we have nationals, he had no idea. So that tells me he's not a true Alabama Strong podcast fan nor teammate.
It's not like we've posted about it, talked about it every episode, or
Yeah.
I made a video yesterday that got like 20-something shares. So come on,
Yeah.
Nate.
He just
he wasn't even here early enough to tell us we were late.
Yeah, exactly. So you're late. You're done. You're bald.
Oh, well, let's give a recognition to everybody else who's here with us today.
That's right.
We do have Mr. Nate Barber with us, Destiny Bass. I saw Audrey here, Alex, Stan, Adam. Yeah, I got everybody.
Sorry for my beginning rant, but it had to be said.
Alex's comment said demonetized.
That's right. This episode will not. But other than the commercials that you keep throwing in there on these helpless people.
Yeah. Nate said, to be fair, I'm working when I'm watching these. Well,
he's not doing it, but watching flames on metal. He's not doing nothing.
Just a little fire, nothing dangerous.
Gravy train job. That's right.
Oh,
Michael Smith's in the house, a real champion.
What's up? I'm excited to see him. Oh, Matt Anderson was in. I saw his name pop up a second ago.
Mr. Anderson. All right.
I'm excited to see some of these athletes this weekend.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Well,
one of the athletes. Oh, sorry.
No,
wait. One of the athletes, because she's nuts, decided to strict press 150 pounds today, and so I was like, no, stop, 50%, calm down. So maybe she stopped the rest of the week.
Let me ask, is it a short blonde?
Yep.
Yeah.
That would be the one.
That girl has no quit. She is determined. Finally got to meet her, so I don't know if she's with us today, but she came to our Strongman Saturday last weekend. Was it? No, it wasn't this past weekend. It was the weekend before.
Yes. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You were too busy this past weekend.
Well, no, I was recovering this past weekend.
Yeah.
I'm still not 100%, but now I can raise my hand above my head, so we're good there.
Matt, she's going to do her craziness, but she's not going to video it. That's how she's going to justify her saying she's not lifting heavy.
Oh, Alex calling out a PR. Is that was that a 20-pound PR for her?
I don't. I know it's a PR. I don't know, but it's strict press.
Yeah.
And I can't say the name. I can't say the name of the athlete that she wanted to throw shade at afterwards. But anyways, it was. We're gonna light that up during limit breaker time. But
well, hey, speaking of PRs, I want to shout out my beautiful wife who just axle deadlift 215 for 2 reps when that was her max on regular deadlift like a week and a half ago.
She axle pressed 215.
Deadlift. Sorry, axle.
Oh, I said, dang, Alex, I thought you were stronger than Chuck already.
Oh, she's close. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, good job, Alex. You got plenty of motivation if that's your husband, because I know he frustrates you.
Yeah. Oh, well, do you want to talk about nationals first, or you want to jump into the benefit comp?
Let's do the nationals because it's first in the lineup, and then we'll talk about benefit. No. That's big news. Let's do benefit.
Yeah, I think so too. So
change up
for everybody watching. Our benefit show we did last year in December. We're bringing it back this year. It's going to be USS sanctioned, so it will be an option to go to nationals. Shush. So winning this show will actually give you a bid for nationals 2026. We did up the price a little bit because everybody wanted T-shirts last year, and I deducted the price. I made the price cheaper and didn't do T-shirts, so I raised it back up to account for T-shirt pricing. But all the proceeds after T-shirt costs and the sanctioning fee will go to a beneficiary. Last year we had Larry Johnson, who was still going through cancer treatment for, I think it's pancreatic cancer.
That's right.
We ended up raising
stage 4.
Yeah, we ended up raising a couple $1,000s, I think, for him. And that was just 1 month of preparation. We got 6 months to get ready for this one now, and I'm hoping it's even bigger and just continue to grow. But we, as a team, we put out there for a bunch of people to give us recommendations. We try to help people first. If we don't have a specific person to donate to, we do go through a charity. We had a couple good charities, organizations promoted, but there were 2 people that were given to us by name that were going through something. And the team all unanimously voted. Everybody who did vote said the same thing. We selected Mr. Adam Guy and his little girl. She is. I don't know all the details yet. We're still getting it. Yes, that was very exciting that everybody picked the same thing. But I know she had a heart transplant. I know she's having some issues with her body trying to reject it or something. He's going to get me a full breakdown of what she's going through, and I'll share it on the Iron Podium page. But super excited. I called Mr. Adam yesterday, gave him the good news, and we are excited to, try to help support them.
Absolutely.
Destiny, we love Adam. Yeah, he was hesitant to accept it. He was like, I don't want, we're friends. I don't want to take it. I'm like, no, it was nothing to do with us being friends. This was actually, I'm not going to say specific names, but there were people who are not part of the voting group who nominated him. And then,
that's right.
It was a no-brainer after that.
That's right. If he would have took it because we were friends, then we would have not been friends just so he took it.
That's right. He's
we
like,
could defeat
can I still compete? I was like, yes, you can still compete.
No, you can't double dip. Get out of here.
Yeah, you can donate to your own cause.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, thanks to everybody who recommended him. And, we're going to try to continue to do this every year. Again, hopefully it gets bigger and bigger. And we're going to put people first. If we don't have a specific person to support, we'll go to an organization after that. Mm-hmm. But before I start crying, let's move on. Because I'm a little bit emotional right now.
I think we need to check on your estrogen levels.
Oh, I did get my some of my numbers back. So I got my blood work done after 8 weeks on Monday, and everything's trending better. I don't have all my results, but everything's trending better. So we're doing good.
Very
Destiny
good.
asked when the benefit comp is. It's December 13th.
December 13th.
Yes.
3 days after my 35th birthday.
That's what I was just about to say.
Oh.
Yep. That's why we took off last week, because it was my birthday.
You took off a whole week for your birthday?
I take off every year a week from work between Father's Day and my birthday, because they're normally on the same week. So it's my time to catch up.
Oh, man. I wouldn't even take off for Christmas if I had to.
When my time runs out, it doesn't roll
over.
So
like grinding.
I'll grind every other job except for one, and that's the one I get paid.
It's funny. I got unlimited PTO in my company, and I don't even hardly use it. if I do a trip, it's on Friday when I only work usually half a day, and then I'm home back on Sunday. That's what's crazy.
Well, mine refreshes every July, like the first week of July, and it deletes everything I had before and gives me my restock. So I normally around June have like 2 to 3 weeks to burn through, and I take advantage of it.
Gotcha.
All right. But yeah, the benefit comp is live on Iron Podium December 13th, and we've got the events already listed. We're working on the weight trees. We're gonna limit it to about 30. Depending on if we fill up, we might expand it out. But 30 athletes. You will get a T-shirt this year, and probably be one lane. There's no maxes, so we can kind of speed through it the best we can.
No, there is one max. We changed it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Remember, I made an adjustment to that.
Hang on.
We just talked about this. If you already forgot, I'll be highly upset, Mr. Extra Man.
Dude, the amount of stuff that I have been dealing with and prepping for nationals, it's a wonder that I haven't forgot anything. So let me pull it up, and we'll go through that. We'll go through the events real quick.
Yeah. Maybe we should.
There it is. Okay. So we've got, that's right, max floor press. I forgot about that one.
Yes. And we also have a ruck challenge in there, too.
So there's going to be a max floor press. There's going to be a Trump power bar deadlift. So instead of using axles or deadlift bars, I've got 2 same power bars. We'll do a heavy and a light for reps. Sandbag to shoulder.
The bar is spray painted like a B-2 bomber.
We got a sandbag to shoulder ladder. It's going to be 6 bags, increasing in weight. Then there's going to be a loading event. It's going to be mixed objects, so I'm going to probably incorporate sandbags, kegs. I've got a couple of odd things, hammers, rubber hammers. We're going to have it's going to be like the chicken run, but just with random stuff.
When you use a person for that too,
We could. We should do that.
that would be very odd, like
I
object.
haven't.
So
Yeah, odd object. Yeah. And then we're going to bring back the Captain America hold. So this is USS, and it's also the benefit comp Destiny. So it's going to be both this year. But yep, that's what we'll be doing in December. It's yep, 30 spots available right now. If it fills up too fast, we may expand it out.
yeah, I think when you see 40 to 50.
Well, it just depends on where we're at because the reason why the commercials are playing is so we keep this place. So hopefully we're still here in December.
I
And
mean,
I
we
can
can
fit
always
40 people in. We can do about
get
40 to 50 people
Walmart
inside.
parking lot.
Hey, we'll figure it out. Do it at the park.
I thought we were. Wait a minute. I thought we were using.
No, save money.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So the only expenses for this show that's coming out of the entry fees is the sanctioning cost, and it probably won't even be the whole sanctioning cost. I'll probably fund some of that myself, and then t-shirt cost. And last year, the t-shirt guy that we used gave us a big discount, so that might not even
You
cost
would
anything.
you would think if USS really wanted to have somebody in Alabama put on shows, they would just pay for it. But it's just me.
He gave me a discount on the entry fee or on the
Oh,
sanctioning fee,
yeah.
so
All
I
right.
got discounts.
Okay.
All right. Hey, I gotta be nice because we are doing their national show this weekend. So good segue.
If I was all the way nice, it wouldn't be my character. I've got to be.
It
I got to
would,
stay in character.
but I'm also here to pull you back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're the cooler.
Let's see. I don't. Manny Coach says strongmen don't have developed chests. Oh, we're coming back to that.
I mean, it's true. I mean, it's true across the board. There's a lot of big men out there that have little bitty 12-year-old boy chests out there.
Oh, Manny's saying he's going to win the floor press. I like it.
Is he?
That's what he said. I missed that. That's why I was scrolling back up to see what
Oh.
he was talking about.
Uh-oh.
All right. I'm getting distracted by the comments. Let's get back to our lineup for the day. So Nationals this Saturday, we've got 8 lanes running this show. So we're going to have 4 cameras focused in on the lanes. We're going to have an overhead shot at the end, kind of covering everything. Trey and I will be doing the commentary. They asked specifically if the comment section will be able to engage with us, and I was like, that's all we do. Most time
It's going to
we
be
have
a wild
commentators.
ride.
Oh yeah, like he said, well, will you be able to relay stuff to me? I was like, yeah, I'll give you a headset and say, this person said stop doing this, or this person says that's not heavy enough, or this person says that's not light enough, you know. So he's probably gonna throw that headset back at me at some point.
Don't get mad when I, say some stuff.
Oh yeah. He shouldn't get too mad. He seems to be pretty like y'all do y'all's thing. I don't care. And
Okay, good. That usually
Willie
works
has
best.
seen our live streams, so Willie's been on our live stream in Tampa. Not when you were there the last year.
Yeah.
I say you reading comments or you zoned out?
No, I was just, I'm reading comments, trying to figure out what the hell. All these people are funny.
Yeah. If you missed it earlier, I kind of plugged it in, but we do have a new sponsor, Aurora Mobile IV. She is doing our sponsorships with us for not just the channel, but all of our events. And she's going to be setting up a booth at the Fit Expo that we're doing next April.
She's amazing. Her and TJ, good team.
Oh, yeah. They're doing great by us, and we appreciate everything they've done. They will be at Alabama's. They'll be at Nationals. So if you're at Nationals and you need IV, make sure you go ahead and get set up with them. Go ahead and book your spot.
Maybe they'll be recovered after my comp. No. I wanted to break it down for the rest of the year.
So all right. So the upcoming shows, we've got Nationals. We've got
Alabama's.
Alabama's August. September's your show.
Hmm.
We've got November, the Singing River Classic. Audrey, correct me if I'm wrong, or somebody from up north. I think it's Singing River Classic is the one that Tyler's putting on. And then December is going to be the benefit comp. So we got everything except
Did you
for
just
July.
did you say got to think about Trey's count? Why do you always do this to me? Like, what the hell? I got to think about
Destiny's
my
got
comp. My comp is glorious.
Destiny got love hate with you right now.
I don't know. I don't know. I
She
understand.
wants to support you, but she ain't. But okay, November 8th is Singing River, so 1 month before the benefit comp.
You're judging what with Stan?
What?
What's she talking about?
Judging with Stan.
Oh.
Maybe Singing River.
Rougarou's in November as well. I thought about doing Rougarou myself.
Yeah, that one does look fun.
I just don't know if I want to go to Louisiana because I was there in New Orleans and I hate that state. But yeah, I might go to it.
I got to go down there for work at some point soon. So, yeah, Ruger's in November. Is there anything in Mississippi or Georgia that you know of off the top of your head?
Yeah, Mill Monster.
Mill Monster? When is that one? Let's see. Northwest Georgia Strongest is November 8th. The Big Bear Fight is October 25th. July there is a show, the Scenic City Showdown in Tennessee.
Yeah, in Knoxville. I have a guy that I'm training to do that show, but it doesn't like there's very many people signed up.
Hub City Barbell Club Strongman Classic October 18th in Ellisville, Mississippi. The Tom Jackson Classic September 6th in Gainesville. Mill Monster, here it is. October 4th, Clinton, Mississippi. Immortal Strength in Tifton, Georgia, August 23rd. I think that's I'm blanking on his name.
He's helping Dylan Meeks. He's
Dylan
helping
Meeks,
put it on, but there's not
Yeah.
any. I think there's only like 5 people signed up.
It'll grow. That's their first year. But that's all the ones in the surrounding states coming up for the rest of this year. Static Monster. I don't know about that one. I didn't see that one on the list. I didn't see any Static Monsters. That one's kind of fallen off.
Stan, we're gonna keep you more to the Alabama, Tennessee, Florida range over here. And Rougarou, if you want to do Rougarou, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right. So we've hit on Nationals, hit on Alabama's upcoming shows. Something else that happened last week, I sent out the first wave of Limit Breaker invites.
You did.
So there was a lot of messages. Hey, why did I get invited? So there's some people that were not happy they didn't get invited. And it's not that they're not getting invited.
Maybe they should have done better.
Wave. Well, it's not that they are not on the invite list. They're just not in the first wave.
This is just like a draft. This is just like draft. You have a first round, a second round, third round. So if they want to do better and get in the first round, you got to do better. You got to be the best. You got to beat the best. That's right.
But there is also the other route you could take by just being a pretty
good person. That's right. Good person and being consistent across the board. Take that route. Don't take my route.
Destiny, I think I did invite Morgan because she won Georgia's in her class. Correct?
As of right now, I will be retired from that show and I'll be helping you. But unless there's some big names. But I don't know if they want to. They want this. I don't think they want that smoke.
Here's the thing: I have invited world champion level athletes in every class except for the men's open, because I can't get the local champions in the men's open to even sign up.
Somebody said I look small. I'm turning 84 pounds. Oh, damn, small.
But no, I've got. So, just to throw some names out there. Obviously, we all know Tyler Davis is two-time champion, potentially coming back for a third. And then we've got Portia, who is, I think she won nationals at one point. She's won a world. Had Gabby last year. I've got Nancy saying that she's going to come this year, and she's trying to decide what she's going to do because she's a 73 kilogram world champion, but she's also competed at world's strongest woman and top 10. So she is trying to decide what class she wants to do. But also, I think it's okay to throw this name out there, but Jennifer Lyle has responded back to my invite,
A
and
big
she
hitter.
has.
That's for all them
Oh,
females. Better watch out.
she said as long as her schedule's open, she's signing up. So uh, I've
That's
got
gonna be that's gonna be awesome.
yeah, we've got some good athletes coming for every class. I just got to get the super heavyweights to jump on board. That's the smallest response I've had out of everything. I don't know why. So
All these people in the comments are trying to hurt my feelings, but I could just simply go out in public and I'm a monster still, so I'm okay. Actually, so I know I'm not smaller because I just bench pressed 605 pounds and like it was easy. I hadn't touched that weight in literally, I don't know, 3 months. I have not even been anywhere near that. And I was able to get to that the other night. And probably could have got 625. So I'm good.
Trey,
You
you're
can't
just
you
so
can't hurt my
small, Trey.
feelings.
You're
That's
just too
right.
small. That just
So
make you small.
small. Small.
I don't even think you can tell that what I did.
I saw you take me off the screen.
No, I just made you really little. Uh,
Oh,
yeah. So,
sometimes it helps bring my ego back down, I guess.
well, let's get your blood boiling a little bit. Let's talk about the Rogue Invitational invite thing.
Oh
Have you seen that?
God. Yes. You made me look at it.
Yeah, because I
You
thought you
did
would
this to
appreciate
me.
it.
Yeah.
Because for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, Rogue Invitational has put out publicly how they determine who to invite for the Invitational show every year. And they have a scoring system. And if you look right here at number 6, Trey's best friend, Mr. Bobby Thompson, over the
Yeah.
last 3 years is up there. Um,
Oh man. Although
now, granted, if you
right now, I am not near as mad at him. I would right now pick the other guy to beat up Brother Bobby Thompson.
which one?
The
Oh, the one we talked
the
about
tattooed
earlier.
face dum dum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But to be fair, if you just look at the last or this year, 2025, he does fall all the way down to like 23.
He shouldn't even be on
So,
that list.
well, what do you think of this new scoring system? I don't
I
like it
think
myself.
it's just a way for them to justify nothing. They're just trying to look like they're
Well,
doing something.
like this makes no sense to me. For the Arnold, Mitchell Hooper got 1,000 points and 100 points for winning. So he got more points for being there than he did for winning
We
the show. I
all
think winning the show should be
we all
easy.
agree the most prestigious title right now is World's Strongest Man. It's been around the longest time. All the big hitters have wanted to, as far as win it.
Hmm.
So, in my opinion, the top 10 that made it in the finals of World's Strongest Man ought to be your top 10 on that list. I don't give a
So,
damn. Now,
so you
Reno,
don't you don't consider the Shaw, Arnold, and Rogue in the mix for this?
no, this is what I'm saying right now. So, as far as this year, Rogue, your top 10 ought to be on there, obviously. But
Hmm.
some of your guys who have also done well in the Strongest Man on Earth are also in that list. So they would get more
Right.
points. So let's say like Reno would only be like third, whereas you'd have Mitchell Hooper because he's more consistent across both those shows would be more at first in points. But for the most part, the same top 10 guys are in the top 10 like you're supposed to because they are the top 10 in the world until,
Yeah.
of course, Brian's show does take over all the way.
Yeah.
But that's just me. I just think it's
Well,
hearsay
based
crap.
well, this is just based off of the Arnold and World's Strongest Man this year because Shaw obviously hasn't happened and the Rogue hasn't happened. But looking at your top people, you got Mitchell Hooper at number 1. No surprise there. He won the Arnold. He got a lot of points there. World's Strongest Man. He came in, what was it, second? So he got 920 points there. And you got Trey Mitchell at second, which I'm not too upset by. Um, Lucas Hatton in third. Tom Stoltman in fourth. Reno Nell in fifth only because he hasn't competed in any of the other ones. so he didn't even get the
I
participation
didn't. You know
points.
something? I didn't know this though, but I've been joking on Bobby Thompson this whole time, and come to find out, Adam Guy and Manny both have a poster of him in their house.
A poster?
Yeah, they look up to him.
Oh, I
So
didn't know
yeah,
that about you too.
it's pretty sad.
Oh, well, out of the top 10, do you have any issues with these? So, Rando Nell 5, Austin Andrade at 6, Patty Haynes at 7, Andre Fortu at 8, Hafthor Bjornsson tied with him at 8, and then Shane Flowers at 10.
No, I mean, I don't. Did you say Luke Richards is in there?
No, he's not in the top 10.
See, he ought to be above some of them guys on there.
Well, here's the concern, or the issue with it. This takes into account 0 Giants live shows. So how can you, this is all American-based competitions.
Yeah, this is
You're
just
not going to find the
loaded.
strongest men to compete if you're only
Didn't this-
focusing on the American shows.
This is just Rogue being useless as always. That's why their shit's more expensive, and most people are trying to replace all of it
Yeah,
because they're high priced and they're stuck up.
no.
Cerberus is better, Rogue.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
Speaking of, clicking the link down below.
that's right. Sponsored.
Oh, Stan said we need a tray poster.
Hey,
So,
Mr. December over here.
hey, I tried to get Alex to do a EFI calendar. She wasn't too sure about it.
Oh, did you, Nate? That's cute. Nobody cares. All right. So, anyways, what's our next thing we're talking about?
That's all the topics we had for today. So now it's just, what does everybody else want to talk about? We ran through everything so fast.
Well, the majority of them are trying to joke, but when they have so many skeletons of themselves, but it's okay. They need to be focused on not me, but there's somebody else that they need to focus on. And he's coming for him, brother. He's coming for him. He's going to be the new champion of Alabama.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to be competition ready come August with
Oh
this shoulder.
God, here we go.
I know.
Don't you pull the same thing as Keith?
What? I'm going to compete regardless. I don't have any
my
way-
wrist.
Hey, he had a fractured hand. Okay.
Oh, give me that crap.
Look, some of us have to recover. We can't all be young like you.
That was 10 years ago. I feel it now. I pulled my back the other day, and I re-injured on squat the other night, and I was contemplating in my head. I'm like, do I just let my legs get back small after all the hard work I put into, so I don't have to feel this pain ever again? Because I was like having to be stretched in the gym before I could even get up and walk out. It was horrible.
Oh, I had that same thought, but it was when I was buying pants for the first time in 2 years yesterday, or last week. Trying to squeeze them up. Like they fit
That's
fine
right.
in the waist, couldn't get them on my legs. So yeah, I was contemplating. I was like, do I really need big legs?
I have to buy like two size too big pants, and of course they roll in the front once you try to tighten them.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, they won't go over my hindquarters, and then you don't want to go in prison with tight pants on. That's not good.
Yeah. Keith is in the house. You got him speaking up. He said, I pressed through.
I'm still pressed through it.
He said, hey, now
I don't remember that.
He did
I
George's.
don't remember that at all. Yeah, I know.
He did the Battle of the Forge.
Yeah, but he only did like half the show at Georgia. He bowed out of 3 events.
No, he didn't.
Did he? I didn't know he was even stayed. I thought he quit.
No, they skipped him in one event.
Oh, that's
they
right.
didn't call his name out, which was crazy.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's right. He was sitting at a table in front of us, and he was like, I'm still supposed to go, right?"
yeah. They were about to start cleaning up, moving on to the next event.
That's right.
Well, unless anybody's got anything else they want to hit on, it's going to be a short episode. I took a week off and came back.
No, I mean that's fine with me. I've got to go in there and eat fast, and I've got to go do a side project real fast. But Good luck to all you haters out there. Hope you're training hard because we're gonna find out how
Mm-hmm.
hard you've been training.
Tune in Friday for the rules meeting. Um, Depending on how long the rules meeting goes,
Oh,
we may
let's
do a.
let's talk about our members that are actually competing this weekend.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on, I wrote them down.
Uh, Ashley Morris, Matt Anderson,
Michael
uh,
Smith.
Michael Smith. I mean, he's gonna win. I mean, Jesus Christ, that guy's a nut. Um, who
Charles
else we got? There's like
Posey.
4 or 5. Mr. Charles Posey's also a crazy guy. He's
Stan.
not in here tonight. Where's he at?
I don't know. Out doing backflips somewhere, I'm sure.
Hmm.
No, he. I think he had to go out to. He got not deployed, but I think he had to go out to somewhere to work out of town because he was talking about he's
Gotcha.
gonna come back in town to go to the comp. Uh,
Gotcha.
but yeah, there's a few people, not just members too, that I want to keep my eye on because I'm highly excited to see how Ashley Morris finishes and how Portia finishes because they're both going to be doing the limit breaker.
Oh
Um,
God.
so
You
it's
said
going
both
to
their
be
names in
interesting.
the same sentence.
I know. I told her. I
You're
said I'm
gonna
going to stoke. Hey,
awaken the beast.
I don't know if you saw it, but when I posted the promo video yesterday, they were the two women that I kept cutting back and forth between. um, and then not a member, but also somebody else that I want to keep an eye on is Leroy down in Florida. He's going to be announced as
Leroy
losing.
Jenkins.
You met Leroy when we were down there, didn't you?
I do. I do.
Good guy. I did get information that Harry Walker will not be competing this weekend.
Really?
He's going to be out of the country. I said, Stan,
Wow.
don't. I didn't miss our man, Stan the man. Oh, J Max late.
Yes.
He changed
We're
time zones.
saving. We were saving the master for later.
And then,
Stan, did you go? Did you go get cupped this week? Are you all ready to go? He knows what I mean.
Matt, how's your cut going? While we're waiting on Stan to answer that, how's
Is he
your
cutting
cut
again?
going? He's doing like the 198 class, I think.
Matt, buddy, I'm
I
sure your
think
kidneys
either
are
him or
screaming.
Charles Posey. It's either him or Charles Posey, one or the other, because they're in
Jesus
different classes. They're the
Christ!
same size.
No, I think Charles decided not to do that.
Uh,
Matt Anderson's a lunatic. Like he's a madman. He can't even have a cheeseburger. Good Lord!
why not?
If he's gonna cut,
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have to cut for Alabama if I don't watch it. I'm like sitting at 227, 228 on a daily basis.
ah,
Matt likes to stay extra dehydrated.
fun fact about Matt.
Yeah.
Uh,
If he's hydrated,
how
he's
much?
not at peak
How much do you
performance.
weigh right now, Matt Anderson?
He's 23 over.
Right now?
That's what he just said. Yeah.
It's Wednesday, man.
Oh my God. Well, he's probably water loading right now. He's going to start probably dehydrating on Thursday.
Oh no, I thought 23
Oh,
pounds
Wednesday.
would like deplete your strength too.
Well, I think it's 10% more than your body weight. You have to have an IV. So he's sitting at 221 right now. He said.
Jesus Christ, man.
I'm trying to think. It's just Tuesday, so he'll cut back Wednesday, and then Thursday he won't have anything.
There is no way I'm doing a water cut.
I'll cut 5 to 10 pounds, but that's about as much as I'm going to do.
Yeah, I mean, I could just change that with just basic eating
Yeah.
and lose that with like Stairmaster, but 20 something pounds, there's no way. And then 4 days.
Which, I mean, Keith, I got him to do that when he was trying to cut down to 220 or 231 the first time.
Keith looks like he looks like he drank water and cut down and never cut back up.
He has slimmed down a lot, but he has gotten stronger. He's done good. He's staying at like the 220 range now. Let's see.
He's the stick man.
Matt said 2 gallons a day until Thursday. Yeah, that's what. Let's see.
J Mac, you're like 3 foot tall. Like, what does that really equate to?
That's just the altitude change because he moved out to like Colorado or something. He's
Yeah,
further
yeah,
from the
that's right.
equator. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
poor little fella.
going to be people
Cats.
wanting to eat Friday. That's right.
Yeah, no doubt. J Mac's the kind of
So
guy that I feel like if he was on the beach laying down, cats would throw sand on him.
what?
If cats throw sand on shit.
You're so mean to J Mac. Like I pick at him, but golly,
Oh no, that's okay. He's short people.
he's
That's
only
what you got
one
to
inch
do.
shorter
Then.
than the average. What's
Oh my God, oh my God, I saw the smallest little person midget that I've ever seen in my
I
life
didn't know where you were going
yesterday.
with that.
Yeah, at Lowe's yesterday. And the little fella, I saw him. I didn't know what was going on, and I was in an aisle, and he came over there. And I swear to you, if his top of his headline come to my waistline, and then what's crazy is I was sitting in my truck out in the parking lot talking on the phone, and I see him, just coming out there, legs just going. He ain't really going nowhere, but his legs are moving. And he's wearing shorts. Keep in mind, there's only like this much daylight in his skin and his shoes where the shorts are too long. And he proceeds to jump up into this extended cab white Toyota Tacoma on a bumbo seat for like kids. And somehow or another has a contraption, is what I saw in there driving. And yeah, so I hurried up and got the hell out of that parking lot and got to the red light because I did not want to have crash derby. But it was amazing. I could have literally. I wanted to pick him up like a little goat in the video, and yeah, but I didn't do it.
Trey, not only have you said retard, but now you said midget on this episode. There's no chance this is getting monetized.
We need more commercials, people. More commercials.
Oh, Steve said we need little people in Strongman. There was.
If I had the money, I would have hired him, and we'd have walked in with him on my shoulders on everywhere I went.
So, where we hosted the first F and Strong, the brewery
Yeah.
down the road street, they had micro wrestling, midget wrestling, multiple times. I would have loved to connect with one of them and seen if they would let us like throw them or something.
Oh boy, yeah, that was a fun time yesterday. I quickly had to get a photo and send it to a couple people, and it was he was like a celebrity.
Did y'all see the dude at Orlando Strongest? No. Was there a guy at Orlando Strongest like that? Oh,
I've done got us off the rails here.
it's okay. We're at the end
I
of the
just wanted
show.
to share my experience in life and what I went through. It was amazing.
I'm loving the fact that like I haven't put commercials on because I keep forgetting, and I finally remember to do it. Now this is going to get demonetized.
All that
So
effort for nothing.
that's nothing. Let's see. Take it easy, Mac. Go rest up. I know you're probably not excited for the next couple of days.
Yes, good
Contest.
luck
Have
to
you
you.
have you ever
I'll
done the
see you
contest,
Saturday.
Mac?
What the hell's that?
Where you get hot cold?
No. Oh yeah. I have not very long, but I did do it.
Hmm.
I
Well,
was
basically,
always told as a kid when you did that you could stop your heart.
I was told you get sick, so our moms lied to us.
Yeah. They also told me I couldn't swim for 30 minutes after I ate, which I figured out now is crap.
So, so Orlando had a adaptive athlete, mechanical leg. There's a few adaptive athletes in the area. We got,
Yeah, we
um,
saw one almost
our,
die, but
yeah, we won't say the name of that show, but
we will
um,
not.
we interviewed one, Stephen Moore, who's won the world's strongest adaptive athlete, and on Noah's channel. I'm going to try to get him on ours one day. He's a super nice guy, one-legged, super strong. And then we also interviewed another world's strongest adaptive in a different division, Sitting Bull UK. He's got I always say it wrong, multiple sclerosis, so he can't feel his legs and
Yes.
stuff. And he's in the Guinness Book of World Records for pulling a truck in a wheelchair, or like big U18 wheeler. I want to get him on the show too. Oh, so he was
That'd be fun
adapted and
times.
competed as a regular athlete. Nice. Okay.
Oh, didn't you just get into a tub the other day with your fake video? There was no ice in that video. That was. Did you see his fake acting like it was cold?
Who?
And then they asked him a question on who you look up to, and he's going to, of course, say something like Putinowski or somebody. Like, come on, man.
Oh Lord, what are we talking about? I missed it.
Nathan guy put one of those cold tub ask a question videos like he was in there freezing to death
Oh,
when the tub was like already about to overflow because he's a big man and there was no ice to be found in this tub. I don't know what cold water he found, but he got in there and he of course was shaking. But anyways, yeah, it was fun times.
all right. Say sweat in the gym. Just turn the AC up. Get Tommy Witt podcast. Marine vet, blown up, competes pretty high, powerlifting 1 hour. All right, I'll write that down. Tommy Witt. Oh, we got a new member. It looks like.
Who did we? Did we?
A name just.
What's your name?
If they join because of this episode, I'll be very impressed because we've been all
too.
over the place.
This is my pre-run before Nationals, so we're gonna have some good fun.
Oh yeah.
I get a lot more people watching on Nationals, so maybe I need to mention that that guy that I had a beef with earlier.
Oh God. No, that was a new subscriber. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did his Mount Rushmore strongman. Didn't even have me in there. I was like, I can't believe it. Like, what the hell?
Well, who was it? Who was his Mount Rushmore?
I'm pretty sure Putinowski was in there. I think he picked.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he picked. What? Oh my God. The strongest gay man, strongest gay.
Rob Kearney.
Yeah, he picked Rob Kearney, and then he picked who was it? Bobby Thompson, and then he picked that guy. What was that guy that nobody remembers? I don't know. Somebody else that wasn't very good.
Did he pick this just to piss you off?
No, that's his real people he looks up to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Bobby Thompson, Rob Kearney, and Putinowski.
That's right.
And you couldn't remember the fourth?
I think that. Oh man, who was it? Luke Stoltman. He said he looks up to him in his life decisions.
I know you're lying now. I'd give you the benefit of the doubt on the other ones. I'm like, okay, that's.
I couldn't keep it going.
I thought he was picking at you for a second, and then I was like, nope. That last one.
Well, he picked who's my Mount Rushmore strongman?
Yeah, let's do yours.
Number one, obviously, is going to be the only strongman competitor that ever got blacklisted for being too strong.
Yes.
And that is
he's been 4 or 5 time winner.
I mean, he's a monster. I mean, he's from Auburn, Alabama. Come on, that should tell you everything you need. And then, obviously, number 2 is going to be
Bill Kazmaier, if you didn't know.
Yeah, Bill Kemp, sorry. He was also a powerlifter beforehand, like I was.
Yeah.
Brian Shaw.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3 is going to be, who did I watch as a kid? Putinowski. And then 4th is going to be Big Z. I don't think he beat that Mount Rushmore. Eddie Hall's good because of the deadlift record, but all 4 of them beat him as far as accolades.
Yes.
He's close 4th, but no.
Same. I've got the exact same one as you. Manny said Thor. Thor, unfortunately,
is a douche.
Well, I wasn't going to say that, but he was going to. He was in the same era as Brian Shaw and Big Z when he started, so he had those 2 to contend with. And then by the time he actually won, he pulled out, retired, and kind of missed out on some prime years. John Paul's a good one.
I would say John Paul was decent.
Magnus for
But
Magnus.
there's one person that beat Thor in his prime that's my coach, and his name is Lawrence Chalet.
Yep.
So let's all remember that.
He also was hindered by his time period too, because he was
100%.
his prime was dead center between Big Z and Brian Shaw. So I mean,
Yeah.
he was going against some of
That's
the
right.
best of history at the
That's
same
right.
time. So,
Yeah.
oh man, I think he was talking about that on one of his podcasts the other day. Like, he's like, I got started, and Big Z was, starting to finish off his career, and then all of a sudden Brian Shaw comes in.
Yeah. I mean, J Mac, if we're going off strongest people that's ever lived, I mean, you're going to have to put maybe Thor on there. Yeah. I mean, Eddie Hall, obviously.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna have to put somebody like Eddie, not Eddie, but Larry Wheels on there, who's at his body weight of 275 and 300. He did almost 2,400 pounds at powerlifting.
Mm-hmm.
So it's people like that.
Mark Henry is he's a good one to toss out there. He didn't have as many accolades and wins, but he did. I love the interview where they talk about he had to go defend his title as world's strongest man
Yes.
because he was just claiming it. And he went. What was Vince McMahon told him? If you don't win, you can't come back to wrestling.
That's correct. And he went there and dominated.
Yeah, he did. Was that the year that they did the tug of war on the water? So whoever lost fell in.
No, I don't think so. I know he was the only one he ever could do that dumbbell, the Thomas Inch dumbbell in that show.
Yeah.
At the Arnold, at least, he was he picked it up and pressed it where nobody else could do it.
Mm-hmm. Best grip, Felix. Got to throw him out there. He's still competing to this day, which is he's doing really well in the 50s plus now, right?
Yes.
So, but the four that you named, I don't think we can find any better for strongmen specifically.
Eddie and Thor out there in the top, the 5-6 range, but yeah, I mean you can't beat the first four there.
The only reason Eddie wouldn't be in my top 5 would be because he didn't stick with it long enough. He hit his goal and he backed out. That's all he wanted to do.
That's right.
Yeah. Mark Henry won the first Arnold. I didn't know that he won the first one.
Yeah, it was number 1. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's wrap this up. We're losing viewers every minute we keep rambling. Anything else? Before we go, Friday, when we get there, we are going to be live streaming the rules meeting on the channel. Depending on how the setup and everything goes and how hungry we are, we may do like a pregame.
Wait, what time is that?
It's 4 p.m. their time, 3 p.m. our time.
Ooh.
You don't have to be there for that. But
Yeah,
we
got a quarterly meeting that morning. I can't leave until roughly around 11.
Okay. Well, we will be live streaming the rules meeting, so I won't be on the camera or the mic and anything. But once it's done, if you're there or if we have a few minutes, we might grab some athletes and just do like a pregame show.
That's fine. We'll do that.
All right. Well, y'all have a great night. Thank y'all for joining, and we will see
Bye,
you this
America.
weekend.
Have a good one.
Like.
That's right, you haters.
Just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a